What's going on out there? Sorry I was running late. I had a client. I had to finish her up. I haven't seen her in a long time. My fam, we are live in the building. Let's see. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? When y'all come in, hit the like button. I'll make sure. Can y'all hear me? I'm testing out some new stuff. Can you hear me? Tell me, can you hear me first? Oh, you can hear me good? Okay, good. How does it sound? Does it sound clear? Let's see. What's up, family? What's going on out there? Encouraging. Loud and clear. That's what's up, man. Thank y'all for coming tonight. First, I want to say salute to everybody in the chat. I want to thank y'all for sending the cash apps today. That really encouraged me because it allows me to move things around to do this show because I had clients, but I can move some of my clients till tomorrow. So that's why I say, hey, you cash app the support. So, I got to go where everything's at, where the money's at, be clear. Just business, and I really wanted to do this show tonight because it was on my heart to do. It's something that me and Pimp God was talking about. And, and the title is Why Now Black Men Should Start Supporting Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And it's counter the opposite. First I want to, before I get into the topic, I want to send a shout out to everybody who sent the cash apps. My man Daryl, thanks for the cash app today. Benetton Court, thanks for the cash app. Roguette, I appreciate the cash app. Carlton Cottrell, I appreciate the cash app and the support for today's show. Brought to you by them. And I got the Wisdom Grays coming in, y'all see. And I want to thank y'all for y'all support. And it's going to keep getting better and better. See, I'm repping one of the black label for my company. This is just a throw-on t-shirt. Can y'all see it? Black Label Couture. This is one of the t-shirts. This is just something simple. I have dresses. I have a whole line out there. So I'm going to be releasing a lot of that. But how y'all feeling out there tonight? Are y'all looking forward to getting into some of this game? I got the chats live. And, I really wanted to do this video, man, because I think it's, and also, if you guys don't understand, this is more black pill tonight. This is more black pill, and it's more esoteric knowledge tonight. So I'm going to allow the creator to kind of work through me and I'm speaking from consciousness right now. And I want you guys to kind of bear with me. And I wrote out some things to kind of keep a flow. But really, I'm going to be speaking more from a conscious spirit and frame of mind. So understand that as well. But as you see the thumbnails, Mike Tyson, one of the greatest quotes ever made to me. Everybody has a plan until they get knocked in the mouth. And really, I like Trump. Let me go out and say this. We're talking on the politics game. I actually like Trump. I like the masculine side of Trump and what he stood for. And if y'all asking about my cord, I had to use this cord because for some reason my Bluetooth won't hook up to this computer for some odd reason. I don't know why it doesn't, but it's just strange. I just looked at it, but it looks crazy. But anyway, don't pay no attention to that. But I don't even know if it's coming through the headphones, to be honest with you. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about is really the fact that I didn't really support Trump as a true supporter, but I like what he represented. And he represented masculinity. And that was one of the things that, got a little lip balm on my nose or something, what is that? He represented masculinity, and that's one of the things that I truly liked about Donald Trump. And a lot of people didn't understand that view. And they had a hard time understanding that, especially the greater public. Now, a lot of people, which I believe Trump won by a landslide, that's my personal opinion. I don't know for certain, but I believe that. And we will probably never know the actual truth. But what I learned through that, it was frustrating to see how, as Black people, we had a real hard time understanding. We kept saying that Trump was a racist, Trump was this, Trump was that. And he never denied that he wasn't. In fact, at his debate, he actually announced that he said that he was, he's the least racist of all the people that's here. That's in this room. Remember that? At the debate, he actually had announced that. And I find that really profound that he will even go on the limb and say something as such. I've never heard a president even say something even remotely close. And what I believe that Donald Trump was off code in a lot of respects, especially in the white community, in a racist society, that he was speaking too bluntly and boldly about things, and he had no couth. But one thing I realized is, one thing I learned from Neely Fuller, is that some of the most racist people that you can have, white folks that you can have, are the ones that's quiet and looking from afar, not making a lot of noise, and has Obama lapel. He got Obama sticker on his shirt, Black Lives Matter mask. Those tend to be the most deadliest racists that you can come across. And I agree, War Room Report, that Donald Trump was a necessary evil. And I'm gonna get into why that is. But to be a racist, you have to have some type of intelligence to do the things that you're doing, creating laws, redlining, doing all kinds of things through the justice system, and you're setting that up. That takes time to do. All these laws and all of this shit in place. That takes time to do. And see, as Black people, we're not used to doing things amongst ourselves and planning things. We can plan a party, We can plan all other baby showers, graduation parties, a dinner party, birthday parties, anniversary parties. See, we plan, absolutely. We don't plan things out. We're not used to doing it. So the idea of Joe Biden and not being as blunt as he is and quiet, and it's so crazy because he still has a fucking history of saying some outlandish shit to black people. That's just saying. I'm not even getting into doing yet. But for some reason, our community, which is led by women, preferred Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris because she's black. She doesn't profess that, only when it's convenient. But we got to understand that when we are led by a community of hyenas, which is led by women, number one, our community is already broken. We have the LGBTQ community, which makes up, I think, 3-4% of the population. But they're leading, they get all the money. I go to H&M the other day, and in H&M, I hear through the speakers that you can donate to the LGBTQ community, and we do this and do that for the LGBT. And so that was really, I'm saying, damn, we are faced with this constantly. It's a constant onslaught. And one of the reasons why Sleepy Joe say some crazy shit. But one of the reasons, appreciate the cash out, Benetton Court. Appreciate it, bro. We have to understand that we are driven, our community is driven by emotion. And a lot of our women are easily to forgive the community, in which a lot of our males now have become, because we acquiesce to the women in our community. Even men that profess to be masculine and leaders in their household. I've seen them break down. I wish I could pull up. I think one day I couldn't fucking believe what I saw. I was scrolling through Facebook, and I saw this guy that said, we need to listen to our women on voting or some shit like that. It was some crazy looking t-shirt. Let our women lead us. Black men should allow. It was but I'm looking, I thought it was just some picture. You know how some of you find some crazy looking shit like that? But it was my fucking cousin. Somebody I knew. This is how close it is to home. Well, it's already in the home. But we are so far gone. And as a black man, aren't you tired of baby mamas, those terms? Aren't you tired of the police coming to your house if you get into an argument with your baby mama, girlfriend, wife? Aren't you tired of going to child support court? Aren't you tired of the constant questioning? When you go home, aren't you tired of that? So one of the things, um, I mean, just aren't you tired of the whole fucking thing, ratchet shit? Aren't you tired of the weaves, eyelashes, touching their fucking foreheads? Aren't you tired of the effeminate males that argue with you and they say that you hate women? Come on, man. You hate women. Aren't you tired of the weak males that say something like a lot of our athletes say something that makes sense, then have to fucking apologize? Actors. Aren't you tired of the single mothers, but the black men, the only ones, largely as a group, take on that role of stepdad? Meaning that it's acceptable that we just continue that on? Did she just have a baby with you, then kick you out? What else am I missing? You said, did you want Joe and Hash no cash bail law he was pushing? I don't know what the no had has. You said, did you say, let me see? You said no. Joe and has no cash bail law he was pushing. I didn't know about that. But aren't you tired of seeing our young men getting locked the fuck up? This is normal. Black men in prisons, filling up the prisons all over the country. Aren't you tired of that? I know that I am. And I believe that the universe is too. Which leads me into why Biden and Harris, black men, heterosexual men, need to start encouraging Biden and Harris to implement their plans. Why? We need to, because we already know they're not going to do shit for the black community. How many fucking years are we going to keep saying they're not doing shit? We have movies. Tariq Nasheed did movies of Hidden Colors. We got the information. We have Dr. Frances Cress Wilson. God bless her. Moved on. Information. We had all this fucking information. Now we are in the age of Aquarius now. We are in the age of information, in the age of knowing. But here's the funny thing. A lot of the information that you may have, and you saying that the women this and this and that, and you can look at Kevin Samuels' show, all these women that's calling in. But I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of you black men need to understand this shit too. That is not going to get any easier. And you're going to have to be prepared to take on many roles and be completely isolated at this point. We already are. I get it. But I don't think y'all quite understand really what's happening. So let's get into the black pill side of things. We already know the system wasn't for black men. I laid it all out. And we know that the system in itself is not for black people, which is why our families are destroyed. Now they're going to bring in immigrants to flush us out. We are in the age of Aquarius right now. This is our time. But in order to be able to embrace this coming time, what have you guys been doing spiritually and preparing yourselves for this time? Because if you're not building and gaining yourself resourceful and you haven't been working on that for yourself as a black man, you in trouble too. And once he started bringing in these immigrants, he's about to largely vaccinate a shitload of black folks in the hood. They openly talking about it. In order to get your food stamps, in order to get anything that you need, you're going to have your fucking vaccinations. Everybody knows that at this point. And how long are we going to sit and see Bill Gates openly talking about depopulating? Everybody's been talking about, especially white folks. How long are we going to see our sisters and them running to get vaccines on these? I know y'all see them on news feeds, YouTube, encouraging everybody to get vaccines. This is why I'm saying Biden and Harris, as black men, need to start encouraging it. We need to clean the community up. Let them have them. We need them out of here. This is why on the spiritual plane, this is God sent, I believe. Not God sent, but our Creator's plan, because this is our time. We need these people out of here. This is why I'm talking black pill now. This is why when I talked to Pimp God about it, he was saying, really, we can't look at things as a moral standpoint. What's good and what's bad. It's all on who can see. You may think it is bad. They're going to be killing all the people. But it's the people that's doing it think it's time to clean it up. But is it bad when they kick you out the house and turn you over to child support? Is that bad or is that good? How long are we going to keep that up? So basically, you're looking at a whole structure caving in on itself. I don't know about you. I'm just straight up saying it tonight. I want it done because I already made my choice. I'm not taking any vaccines. I'm not doing it. And I'm going to tell you what some black person told me. They said, well, you are included in that too. No, I'm not. I'm going to tell you why as a black man. I'm 44 years old. I have made millions of dollars on my own, self-made. I have been in places and done things that most black people have ever done as a black man in their fucking life. I wasn't even supposed to do that as black men. This whole system is structured against you. But I've done it. So that's my point to y'all. It's not to scare you. You got this far as a black man. So all that I'm saying, there's ways you can get out of this. Which is why as black men now, we have to formulate and start using our money and start putting it toward each other that are builders. Our platforms now should start being about building and supporting the builders in the fucking community. You're a Louis Vuitton person. I showed my client tonight my whole fucking collection. She said, God damn, you've been busy. I have shoes and everything, fly shit. But I'm about to release it next week, guys. I swear I am. It's a couple of things I'm still working on. Let me catch up on the chat. Let me see what y'all talking about. Exactly. War report. So now our panels, when I hear some of my brothers like Jason Black, even Tyreek be dropping some good shit. But the problem that I have with it's not really with them. How long we gonna keep sharing information about what they're doing to us? They voted for this. We are in the age of Aquarius now. I don't want to keep hearing about what's happening. We got somebody that covered that. We got Dr. Tiasan Johnson that covers that spectrum. Now it's about the game of building. I don't want to hear no more about how fucked up these broads are. I'm done with that, man. Our panel should be about building. Who's the leader in the community that's building? Oh, this guy here, he has his photography studio. He's doing fly shit. He creating a magazine. Hey, get him on the panel. Let's start doing those kind of things. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Because now we got to create our own governmental system amongst men. Because we are the parents of this planet. And it's coming back to us anyway. Biden, Harris may not even know they're bringing it back to us anyway. Because the men, I'm talking about the men, the black men. Not males, black males. I'm talking about the men of the group. Remember my audio book? Well, y'all don't have the audio book. When I talked a little bit about superior man versus high value men. When I used the analogy of basketball players. How you have the all-star game. The NBA pros are the best from their perspective places. Where they played in city ball, college and the best in college, best overseas, whatever. They get drafted and play for the pros. But then in the pros, you got the all-star game, the best of the pros. But from the all-star game, you got the best of the fucking all-stars. Then the black men that I'm talking about are the best of the all-stars. The ones I'm talking about. Because I look at people like Jason Black and all these other guys that got great game, great knowledge. I look at them as all-stars. But then you got another group, I believe, that is the next level. So we have Tyreek got 5 fucking Hidden Colors movies, man. Great information. 5 of those. And he got 1804. Then he doing Buck Breaking. I think he doing another one, Maroons. Jason Black got the other ones. How long are we going to keep doing this shit? It's time for brothers. If you're not serious about supporting brothers. I had a black man told me, right in one of my clients, he said, well, I ain't going to just buy black if it's just black, just because it's black. On the outside, you can say, well, that would make sense. But when you see the shit that I had, the shoes, he said, man, these joints nice. But he said, I'm just not gonna buy it because they nice. This is what a black man said to me. But he had on Nikes. He said, I have to love it. That's the slave mind in most of our people. A lot of us are still clutching on to the system. The system is over. I'm done. It's done. It's like the Titanic is sinking, the rats are running. That's what all them chicks are running to Kevin Samuels' show. They're trying to find this high value man. I mean, it's crazy. Then it becomes entertainment. You can't build with this. It's finished. Your women have chose, they voted for this shit 93%. One of my clients tonight, I ain't gonna say her name, she probably watched. She told me she's gonna watch. She's a good supporter of mine, I love her dearly. But she voted for Biden and Harris. Unbelievable. Couldn't believe she did. I mean, she know better now, but it's too little too late for most people. Let them have it. I'm telling y'all, I don't want to hear no more goddamn panels about shit if you're not building with your brothers. Period. That's me. I'm checking out. If you're not having other brothers on and having a story about what these brothers are doing and what effects they have in the community, it's really a waste of damn time, man. You're going to perish with the whole system. You talking about you're not relying on it, but your whole talking points is about it. You're not. Let me like Sheep said. Let me say that again. You saying you don't rely on the system, but all your whole show is about the system. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button too, man. And while y'all in here, let me see. Let me catch up on the chats. Exactly. You black pill. You say you're not conditioned. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, black pill. All the information for fucking Malcolm X, Dr. King, all these people died, man. How much more information we need? We got so much now. It's just like this chick told me one time. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this shit. And this is what I'm about to tell y'all, is this is how the group of black people see the system. Listen to this shit I'm about to tell y'all. One day, I think I shared this story before, but I'm gonna share it again because it's very profound in how, as black people, we see each other. I was training this black woman one time, training her on hair. She wanted to do hair. Beautiful sister, nice body. Oh, that girl had a figure, man. God damn. But I took her in to help her as a friend. Like I treat all the women that want help, if they're sincere about it. I believe she was sincere. I took her in on my time to train her, to work in my salon for free. I trained her with my education and knowledge. trained her. And one day, we just happened to be sitting down talking, me and her. I took this girl to New York Fashion Week. Shit she would never do. Building her resume up. One day she said, we were just talking about relationships, just happened to be talking about stuff. And she said, I'd like to date a white man. I said, why you say that? She said, because I never did. I would like to date a white man one day. Like, I never dealt with a white guy. And that bothered me because I thought to myself, now here I am. Now, I wasn't trying to get at her like that. I'm just saying, just thinking about the process of our people. Here I am as a man, taking my time, giving her the game, investing my time and light into her. And all a white guy got to do is be white when he walks in the room, and she would give him a shot. She would probably become feminine too when he's in the room. Think about that for a second. Think about that shit for a second. She told me she want to date a white guy just because he's white. That's the mentality as a group with our people, which is why you have to stop talking about it. Let them die out. You people still trying to save the fucking Titanic. It's going down. It's halfway down. It's about to split. Remember in the movie when it split and it's going to tilt up and go all the way down? It's at the split right now. Y'all need to be getting on them life raft boats. Matter of fact, I didn't even take the Titanic. I was at home chilling, working on shit. I didn't have time to get on the Titanic. What's up, sister? Miss Rogue? How you say it? Rogette? Rogette? If y'all, support the channel, please, guys. Because I take the time to do this. This Gloves Off show, Cash App Gloves Off show. I appreciate the support from some of y'all. But we have to do better with that when people dropping certain information. Because I'm not here to talk about the system. It's done. We need to be formulating a system which other brothers have talked about, but the problem is we don't support it. We talk about it, but we don't have people on that talk about things that's going on in the community. In fact, y'all go subscribe to my other channel, the E-Lounge Show. That's why I'm be doing other interviews with people in the community. I'm setting all of that up. Guys, I'm working like a motherfucker over here. Clothing line that can compete with your Louis Vuittons on that level. Spent a lot of money doing that. My school, I teach and train. My hair clients, I still got to do the clients. My product line, after I get off the phone with y'all, I got to go send emails out to get the product line going. I mean, the hair care line. Some people made some orders. I got to work on that stuff. I appreciate the Cash App, Jeff. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, Mr. Heat, for the Cash App. I appreciate it, man. But appreciate the Cash App too, Rodney. I appreciate that. And I want y'all to subscribe to that channel. And also subscribe to the Black Label Fashion channel. I only have one video on it for now, but it's about to be rolling. So if y'all support black business like y'all say, and real black shit, go there. We gotta start forming that. These brands, to be honest with you, they played out to me, to be honest with you, to be completely honest with you. And y'all know that I'm telling the truth. People now buying it just to feel good, but they're not that. These were, the idea of these brands was supposed to be high-end luxury brands designed for a specific class. Now you got anybody that wears it. My brand is designed for a specific class. I'm taking that fucking torch. And I'm bringing other designers on to help me. Other hairstylists to teach and train that y'all gonna see some of the interviews. And also go subscribe to the E-Signature Collections channel. That's my hair care line. I'm busy, guys. And I really want to give y'all this because this is time for us to just allow the system to fold on itself. Like our community is folding on itself. Like the racist society is folding in on itself. Who are going to be left standing is the men that were already isolated. But the men that's already isolated need to be working together. Fuck. Or what you say, Eric? You say I can't support. I didn't say support. I said encourage. See, that's the problem. Let's get the understanding. Encourage. I understand what you're saying. This is why I say it's black pill understanding. But we keep saying somebody that disrespected our elders. But what have our black people done? I need you in the chat answer that. What as a whole, what has black people done to our elders? As a group, have we supported our own? I'll wait. Now Eric is cool. He's not trolling. Eric is cool. We having, this is a family discussion. Oh, you saw the Picasso shirts? Oh, damn, I ain't want to release that yet. I threw that out there because somebody bought it already. So I have those. Yeah, you saw that? Yeah, that's fly, man. See, it's fly shit. And I'm also going to have some other black painters doing some digital designs for me. But those are very high-end grade. But I appreciate that, bro. That's what's up. No, you're right, Eric. I mean, I understand that. But we have to allow, this is why I say it's esoteric black pill knowledge. We have to allow, this is what people wanted. How long are we going to keep telling them, don't vote for Biden? He wrote the crime bill report. Black people don't give a fuck. So give them what they want. The universe is correcting it. Know who's getting in the way of it? It's the black males, heterosexual males on YouTube getting in the way of the universe. That's my thought. If you want to say my opinion. But I came to this conclusion in some of my meditations. I was included. I'm included in that. Yeah, that's why they're trying to ban channels. See, this is my position, guys, whether y'all agree or support it or not. And I already know a lot of us not, because a lot of us are so programmed. Even my good friends, even family. But I'm allowing the universe to correct itself. I'm out here in Tyson's Corner, Virginia. And I talked to Pimp God about this today. I'm out here in Tyson's Corner, Virginia, and this is why I know I'm correct. It's nothing but Asians, Persians, Middle Eastern people, the Arabs, a lot of Asians though, and white. Not too many brothers. So I'm speaking from a different perspective. And I grew up in the hood. Exactly. You say he only. That's what I'm saying. I know. I'm gonna try to get the live so people can come in and talk. I'm gonna work on that because I need a computer too. I need an updated computer. So that's why I need the donations to the channel, because I want to upgrade it so we can have real dialogue like this. So I appreciate all the support again. But oh yeah, Koreans and Middle Eastern, absolutely. That's what's up, man. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get the super chat working. I don't know how to do that. I think I have to do it from a real. I have this. I don't know if y'all seen the computer view. It's like a big tablet, but it's more of an advanced tablet. But it's not the computer. So I'm gonna try to get that working. Maybe it's something that I'm doing wrong. Like I said, I'm still new to this, guys. I'm still new to this, so y'all just gotta bear with me a little bit. But I'm going to. Yeah, I heard that the super chat do take a lot out. But I wanted to get to the point of what I was saying about. Now listen, out here, nothing but foreigners. And what you just told me, Eric, that Biden just signed the immigration bill. Now I want y'all to follow me here. That's going to influx all these foreigners. But why are they leaving their countries? They coming to America where we built this place. We all know that, right? We all got that. We all can agree on that. But also what I notice is that they all wear Yeezys and Jordans. Now, who are those? Those are black men. Typically, the immigrants, they don't have a sense of fashion. We created it. We saw that on Hidden Colors. It's us. That's why I'm trying to speak to black pill men, the elite. What did Dre call it? What's the term? Damn, the remnant of the group. I'm speaking to the remnant. This is not for everybody. The remnant of the group is the ones that's going to get it. What I'm saying. So people coming here, the remnant of the group is going to be the last people creating. We're going to be the last source. That's why they say we're going to have 7 wives. You men got to be prepared to have something for these women to do. Y'all all see it coming together. This is why all the women on Kevin Samuel's show. It's coming together full circle. But you got to be patient in the process. And that's why I say encouraging the process. Because we have to get rid of that fucking group that's been holding us back. There you go. The ship will sail. 1/3, 100. Exactly. That's a remnant. That's not a lot of motherfuckers. But it's enough, like the lion nature. It only takes 2 male lions to come break the shit up. If one male lion getting attacked by hyenas, it takes 1 more, and that's it. I've seen the videos. We got to start thinking and moving like that, men. It may be 40%. And what the GOP represented, even in their representation, it represented entrepreneurship, business class, typically for black men. So that's my point. We're moving. You see all the signs. You're saying it yourself. You see the signs is moving there. But I'm also saying black men, you're going to have all these people rocking with you. We the only things that's going to be going on. We the only thing that's going on now. But y'all need to be arming yourself with doing, working together, supporting the businesses of each other. I mean, real fucking business, man. Not no janky shit. That's why I want to reach out to you guys and work with you guys. You know what? One of my business partners and mentors told me this, my financial mentor. He said, man, I try to help people and position them to do business. He has the resources to get them this, to get them loans, to get them this and that, to build, because he knows how to write shit up. That's what he does. He works in the government. He knows how to do it. But he said the one problem that he had with black people, they didn't have anything. They didn't have their shit in order. They didn't have nothing. Then they didn't have nothing to sell or even get money for. And when they did, it was janky. It was nothing he can present to other investors, black. You see my point? I'm not saying somebody just has some little bullshit cookie. I hate to say that, but some little, y'all know what I'm talking about. You go to these little vendor shows and everybody got the same shit, selling the same shit, saying they got an LLC, they in business. No. That looked like some third world kind of shit. I'm just going to say what it is. Fuck it, man. I'm going hard tonight. That's why I call it the Gloves Off Show. I'm going to keep it 100. Y'all seen in them third world countries where they have all these little vendor shops and you can buy from this person, that person, they all. That's what we look like as a group. When y'all go to these little shows, He said, once we get past pussy words, it's on and popping. All right, Eric, I got your email. I gotta highlight that somehow. But yeah, once we get past that, but it's too late. If you still chasing pussy and trying to figure out how to get pussy, you too late in the game, as far as I'm concerned. That's just like a little try. Yeah. All right. I gave myself a little mini facial. I got some of that stuff still on my face. But anyway, we're past that point. Man, really, you should be getting asked in the process of your service, of going about your daily business. If you're working, she should be calling you saying, hey, would you like me to come over and cook dinner for you? Okay, cool. Come over in an hour. I'll be prepared. I got to finish up this stuff. But cool, come over, cook some dinner. Yeah, because I'm hungry. I want some asparagus when you come. She come over and prepare your food with love. I had that a few times in my life. But then they snap out of it because she's not supposed to be serving you. It's like weird. Women snap out of it like, did I just cook for him? What the fuck? I'm supposed to be mad at him. They like deprogram, like what? You gotta hit like bang the computer, like she wires back up. That's how you should be getting ass. It's not on the priority list anymore. It's as you're moving, your day-to-day business. If you don't get no ass for months, years, fuck it. That's more time for you to be handling your business. Let your creativity and building be your baby. Yeah, the asparagus be on point, bro. It's good for you. You're right. Those other male spirits are fighting in her, Black Pill. All the downloads, different programs, the USBs going inside her. It's just a lot. Even her cultural programming. You battling a lot, man, when you're dealing with a woman that don't have a man. So also what I'm saying, when you're dealing with these situations, back on the pussy tip, it's useless, man. It's scraps. You can't build with this anymore. Stop. See, if you're not a builder, you don't understand the language I'm talking about. There's nothing left, men. And when she come in your life, get as much as you can out of her. I'm not saying use her and treat her like shit. No, I'm saying maximize her potential of use until she result back to what she knows. Some may stay, most won't. Like pimp gods say, hoes come going. We need to understand this is our time, Black men. This is not a game anymore. And that's why I use that thumb down again with Mike Tyson. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And as Black men, we the last heterosexual Black men, we the last thing standing. We that shit, we are that. We the shit. Let them eradicate themselves. I'm not going to keep stressing it. Encourage Biden and Harris to get rid of the unwanted. This is Black Pill speaking, esoteric knowledge speaking. Some of you black men are getting in the way of the universe. You keep trying to save people that don't want to be saved. And if you understand esoteric understanding, they have a right to destroy themselves. That's their right. Guys, in the chat that's listening, people have voted to destroy themselves. Let them have it. What do you keep arguing with them for? Let's move forward. What do you guys do? What are you doing? Whom are you supporting? See, other groups don't talk about this shit because they have a tight-knit circle. And when they get mad at you, they just cut the economy off. Black men, we have the Black Male Agency, but in part of that agency is our governing agency, and you do it through the dollars. Let's become that through the dollars. Help the builders, support the builders, the doers. Support the doers in the community. You don't have to always, one person told me, a couple people told me, man, I'm not as creative as you are, man. So what should I do? I told them, you support me. So when your wife and daughter is in town, like you talk about, they have somewhere to go get their hair done at a discount. Because you support me, I take care of your people. If your daughter needs a job, she can work at one of my salons during the summer. Does that make sense to you? She can learn some skill on the way to what she may want to really do and make some money during the summer. But niggas don't think like that. Does that make sense to y'all? There you go, War Report. There's no black power without the black dollar. How long are we going to keep talking about it? Marcus Garvey, all the people that came before us. When are we going to start doing? And that's why I said, let the people die out. I'm saying that. Y'all can agree or disagree with me. I'm done with it. I'm done. That's why I said I'm encouraging them to expedite their vaccines. Get rid of this. I want them out of here. I want people out of here. How many videos you gonna share Bill Gates laughing about depopulating you? How many videos you gonna share with them people getting sick from this shit and dying? How many videos you gonna share of them killing all these people in Africa and they still rolling their sleeves up? How many videos you gonna share with Joe Biden laughing at, locking us up? How many videos is it gonna take? I'm tired of talking about it. Our next language should be, hey, it's a guy in DC that's building and working with these groups of men. Hey, it's a guy that has a clothing line that's exceptional. He has other designers on it. Let's feature him on the show. Hey, There's a woman that's working in the district teaching young children how to cook and be chefs. Let's have her on. Let's have her on. Let's have him on. Fuck. Yeah, man, support the channel, y'all. I want to go a little longer, but support the channel at Gloves Off Show, Cash App Gloves Off Show. What y'all can do. I just don't want to see no more of that anymore. I'm a newcomer to the space, and I respect all my forebearers, trailblazers. I respect them brothers, man. BGS, Angry Man, Jason Black, Tariq Nasheed, many others too. Sheep. So I'm new to the space. Pimp God, especially my brother Pimp God. But me and him both agree. We tired. That's why he not doing the videos like he's doing, y'all. If any of y'all subscribe to Pimp God, he done. We talk about the shit all the time. We done. We put our work, and the people have spoken. They want vaccines. They want LGBTQ. They want immigration. They want incarceration. They want the system. Our people have spoken. How many more videos we gonna do? Yes, let them wither on the vine. You're absolutely right. Who said that? Eric, you're right. I'm done. And to the remnant brothers, let it be done. That's why I say encourage the expedite this program. That's what I mean. I don't mean support it with your money. No. So, Eric, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying y'all encourage Joe Biden and Harris with your money. I mean, support Joe Biden and Harris with your money. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you encourage it. When people say, yeah, man, I'm doing this, I'm going to get my shot, salute to you. It's painful because a lot of us have loved ones, friends, and it's not going to be done just through vaccinations. It's your economy. Look at where these people putting their money to. You're about to have a socialist structured society, and they still out here trying to buy bullshit and supporting people that don't support them. Let them do it. No more videos on why it's the way it is. We know they fucked up. We know that. Now, let's get the guys and ladies that are doing the doers of society. And it's tangible. You can see it. And it's beautiful. It looks like something. I'm going to get behind it. I'm pledging that I'm going to support it. And you will see on these shows. I'm going to be putting that out all this year in between the other stuff. I want to set the precedence of this is what black excellence look like. I've done it in the hair world. Y'all can look me up. I'm a real fucking person, a hairdresser, won multiple awards, worked with multiple celebrities. People know who the fuck I am. I'm going on a limb of speaking the way that I speak. But I don't give a fuck because I've always been like that. What, you gonna fire me? What, you gonna delete my YouTube channel? What, you gonna not be my friend anymore? Unsubscribe me? I don't care, man. I don't do shit for popularity. I'm gonna show, I wanna be the beacon in this community of the fly shit. If nobody else is gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And I have much respect for all my brothers that's doing it, like Dr. Tirsan Johnson. BGS has the panels with people that's speaking about things. Great. Now I'm coming in with the fly shit of the people that's doing, and I want to present that. Things that can help y'all on a regular. Now I do some of my other videos too, but I'm already setting those things up. It's 10 o'clock. That's what I'm saying, Eric. We have to allow the universe to take its place. This is why I say I wanted to do the show tonight, because I don't want y'all to think that I'm saying, yeah, support Joe Biden, Harris, yay. Let's campaign for them. No, I say encourage encourage them to expedite their plans. Meanwhile, you be working amongst ourselves because it's going to all come back to you anyway. We've been asking for change. We've been asking for it. I know I have. I'm tired of talking about the baby mamas. I'm tired of talking about the fucked up shit that black men go through. I'm tired of it. And it's going to continue. Because how do we know that's not the 2/3, guys? How do we know that? How do we know that for certain? We have to start getting on our shit, man. And ladies, if you're in here, you got to get with a builder. This is your last ticket. And he don't have to be a high-value man. A guy that's supporting the builders of society, being a part of that. I know what Kevin means by high-value man. I do understand that. But I'm saying we got to get that notion out of our head. A man doesn't mean he's less of a man if he's supporting a builder in the community, being a part of something. Why every other community can do that, they support all these brands and companies, but their families wind up having jobs and they can live off of these companies. And it's not theirs, but they're able to build from within. Why do we always have to be the sole person? that's in charge. I know even myself, I know because I've done it. I supported builders and doers. Even myself as a builder and doer. Because I had to learn how to do that. I had to learn how to serve for myself, serve somebody else that was superior to me in that moment in time. But you have to learn how to do that. A lot of us haven't learned that because we were raised by our mothers. She didn't serve shit. Single mothers. So even for men, we had this attitude like, I ain't gonna do. No, you need to find somebody. If you can't do it, find somebody. You get behind them with your fucking dollars. I don't want to hear no more of this dumb shit. You funny. You said it's so sexy. What you talking about? That's so sexy. You funny. What you talking about, Miss Rowe? How you say you Roche? You say it's never enough. Exactly. That's my point, brother Zeke. This is why I'm saying, don't this stream make sense? Because we always been in the impossible. I'm an impossible person. I've done it. And I help other people do it. It's so funny how life is. I have a former barber of mine that I taught. He couldn't cut his way out of a wet paper bag. But I saw that he had artistic skills. All I had to just teach him the basics. Listen to this. But he got so big-headed once he learned, he wanted to be like me in my own business. He was going around telling people he taught me. He got so big-headed, he decided to leave and go on his own. I'm all for people branching out. But the problem is the way you leave, if you outgrew the situation, I would have even told you and encouraged you, hey man, let me help you get a shot. I put money behind you opening a shop. This is how fucked up our community is. We do everything fucked up. So he had to leave because he felt he was coming in work late. Now, I supported this brother like a mug, man. He didn't even have a fucking license, y'all. He still don't to this day. I ain't gonna say his name. But he can cut very well now. So much so, when Tariq Nasheed was in town, I saw on his Instagram that he cut Tariq Nasheed's hair. And he knew about Tariq through me. Look how close of separation that is. But the same arrogant brother was able to cut one of our builders in our community. But I gave him the gift to do so. And that's some wild shit. But guess what? He still have an advance. He could have been far off helping me with my new clipper line I got coming out. But I had to do everything myself. I had to cut hair, do the educational videos, do my clothing, do my clients, do the products, go through all my products, handle working with the chemist to mix. I do all of this shit, y'all. That's why sometimes it's hard for me to do more videos in a week, because I got so much going on. I got somebody right now, as you speak, messaging me about getting my scissors made. Now I gotta work, once I get off here with y'all, I gotta go work and get these scissors designed. They in Pakistan. So y'all can look me up and see that I'm a doer. I'm just some nigga on YouTube talking shit. So I wanted to go for a few more minutes, but if y'all want me to, hit the Cash App, Gloves Off Show, Cash App. Because if not, I'm going to give me something to eat, handle these messages. I'll go for a few more minutes if y'all like. You know, if I wanted to get that off my chest, you know, and just kind of chop it up for a few more minutes. See, I want to deliver the goods to y'all. That's why I said, black men, you already in the impossible. You already got this far. Now allow the universe to work. You've been asking for this. Let them clean themselves out. And you just stand on your square. And stop talking about the shit and start talking with builders and doers. And supporting the builders and doers. Yes, we were built for this moment. Exactly. Black Bill, you get it. We were built for this. So it's nothing to be all discouraged about. This is actually an exciting time. This is what you asked for. The people have voted for themselves to leave. Unreasonable man said, you're right, but I'm not trying to. See, that's not what me and Pimp God working on projects together. But see, the thing is, you isolate yourself. You become isolated because if you're a doer, there's not many people that's doing. So only people we're gonna have is people that can support the doers. My man, unreasonable man. I'm gonna give my girl, Miss Roger, a wrench. I'm gonna give you a wrench, babe. Absolutely, man. Hey, Root. Man, this is our time, y'all. It's time to shine. Let people, you've been asking for this, let them die out. God damn, y'all keep trying to save it. It's just like I said, a lot of people depending on the racist society. A lot of black people depend on it because it gives them content to talk about. Y'all ever thought about that? It gives them content to talk about. But if you take it away, you take these ratchets away, these fucked up individuals, the baby mamas, the drama, you take it away, what you gonna talk about? What Tommy Sotomayor are gonna talk about? They wouldn't have any content. So, like I said, go subscribe to the Black Label Fashion channel. Y'all gonna get all the new drops. Yes, you said facts. You say it's difficult. You said the majority of my fam is on that. Yeah, we gotta let them go, y'all. I'm saying this. And anybody panels I get on, I'm gonna say the same thing. Let them go. Focus on your doers and your builders. And it ain't just your YouTubers. I'm one of the YouTubers that y'all can see my work. Y'all can look me up. Dr. E. Harlan Scott. You can Google, you only type the whole name in. I've been out here. That's why I'm new, because I've been doing the work prior. I invested $1.3 million of my own money into the black community just to realize them motherfuckers didn't give a fuck. I did an audio book talking about that. $1.3 million fucking dollars in the black community. Me. How many of the other groups can say that? I did a YouTube book, audio book talking about where the money, all the money that I invested. Through the shows, renting out museums in DC. You know how fucking expensive that is? Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times in DC. That's in DC. I ain't talking about Maryland in Montgomery County. The shows, the events that I rented out. Halls, big ass halls. I have the evidence. You can look that up on my YouTube channel. And all the fucking people that were there, all the models that I had to pay. That shit cost millions of dollars. I'll say it was 1.3 million when I did the numbers. $1.3 million in my tenure doing hair in those 10 years when I had the hair salon. 1.3 mil. And I factored in the salaries I was paying these people, adding money on. I was doing that rounded up to the closest dollar back then. If they got $1,350, if they made $1,350, I just gave them $1,500, extra $150. Letting people live in my house, still paying them to work for me. This is over 10 years, guys. That shit adds up. Buying food, buying clothes, taking them on fucking dinners, my staff. Luxury, renting out fucking restaurants. Just me, not a corporate sponsor, me. And what them niggas do, they shit on you. Go behind your back and try to steal your clients, steal staff. These are people you trained and gave them the opportunity. Which is why I'm saying they don't want help. Let them die out. Bye-bye to generation of the whores, generation of effeminate men, generation of the coons. We need a generation of engineers, builders, landscapers at a high level, architects. That's when you start teaching our fucking kids now, not to play with a fucking ball. I'm tired of that too. That's not the only way you make money. I don't even teach my kids to play sports. And I was an athlete. I played football and basketball and ran track. I played semi-professional football. I had a Division II scholarship, played basketball. Was actually going to go to Georgetown, quiet as kept. I only got Division II scholarship because I had 2 Division I scholarships, one at Georgetown. Didn't know that. Right around when Iverson left. But my grades were so fucked up. But I waited until I got older and went to college, and I got a Division II scholarship. Nate McMillan was recruiting me at Shawan College in North Carolina, the NBA coach. He wanted me to play for him. But I didn't go because I was already making 6 figures at fucking 22 years old. 23. I went to college a little later. So it wasn't appealing. I just want to get that out of my system if I can do it. See, I didn't know that. I ran track, but it wasn't great in track. Highest I ever placed was 4th place. I was a sprinter. But I ran track late in life. But shit, man, I was running against some Olympic athletes in a lot of these meets, and I placed 4th, so I was pretty decent. I was pretty fast, but you know, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm gonna do it because in my world, I'm just told y'all all the shit, the barriers that I broke. But I want to be an idea for you guys. So we got to stop looking in the past of all the broken shit we've been through. Do I still have to deal with it? Yes, I do. But my goal and mission is set on the future. And the future is with you guys, the ones that want to build, the ones that want to support the builders and the doers. That's it. That's it. I'm only going to be giving y'all information about that shit. Everybody else can try to follow the pattern of what Kevin Samuel's doing. I see some YouTubers trying to do that. And this shit is whack to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I've always done shit at a high level and fly. Now I'm on YouTube. It's time to do the same thing. I got to shake this shit up a little bit. So my channel's still growing. But I don't do this shit for people to be popular. I do it for the fly motherfuckers. And I believe in putting my money where my mouth is. And y'all about to see it. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my channels. The E-Lounge Show. Go subscribe to that. That's why we're doing the interviews. And me and Pimp God will be doing some more stuff on this channel. And just some of my game stuff on this one too. But the Black Label Fashion channel. E-Signature Collection channel. I gotta remember all the names sometimes, I forget. No, E-Signature Systems channel. I'm sorry. E-Signature Systems. Go subscribe to that channel. An E-Lounge Show with Dr. E. Harlan Scott. Go subscribe to that. So y'all gonna be getting all the drops. So if y'all wanna be about the business of the business, y'all gonna get everything. I have receipts of the people I'm working with, the doers, and me putting out so y'all can support the doers. So I don't just like asking for cash apps. I know it's some people's job that they get on here. I'm not knocking it, but for me, I don't like doing it because I want to be, but I appreciate it because like now I do got to take care of some stuff and I do want to go eat. I didn't get a chance to really eat, but if y'all can support the channel, that'll be great. But I appreciate y'all, man. But yeah, you ain't missing nothing, Golden Child. If you haven't listened to Kevin, I mean, it's interesting, it's entertaining, but after a while, it's just kind of the same shit. And I called it because I told Pimp God, I said, these women at this point, I know women, man. They get their glass of wine and they sit back and they listen. And I heard women call into a show and say that. Me and my girlfriends listen. Because now it's entertainment. he's become a character, and they get their glass of wine. I heard women say that on this show, and I had just told Pimp God that's what I see them doing, and I was right. So it's entertainment to a degree, but they realize how damaged these bras are. It's no, yeah. It's not. So, but here's the thing about Kevin, y'all. I want to say this, Kevin Samuels show. I don't dislike him at all. Because that's his business. That's what he does. So we got to respect that aspect of the game. Let's at least respect that aspect of the game. That's what he do. Appreciate the cash app, Mr. Zeke. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I appreciate a golden child, you know. You're right. They just shooting shit now. I agree. There you, Black Pill, you spot on, bro. That's what it's become. They just used to the back and forth, interaction. It's a character show now. It's entertainment, like any entertainment show. You know, but for me, I'm not going down that route. I have no interest. Oh yeah, Kevin knows. That's why on one aspect, that's why he like to have people call in and disagree. On one aspect, that's just what his business is. So I say you got to respect it. So I don't have a per se problem with it, because I know what it is. Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's just part of what he does. And I also understand what it also looks like and what it's really doing. But I respect the aspect and business side of that game. I'm not gonna lie to y'all about that. I do respect it. That's what he do. That's his niche. Exactly. So you can't really knock it. See it for what it is. Like you said, it's entertainment. And it's just a back and forth, and that's what women like. But most women are not. As you see, they're not looking for no man for real. They're not. That's a graveyard of women over there. Thanks, Larry Mack, for the cash app. I appreciate the cash app, Larry Mack. I appreciate the support. Hey man, guys, I love y'all for just doing the best y'all can by supporting the channel. Because I enjoy talking to y'all, man. Because I enjoy giving y'all the real knowledge. We are in the age of Aquarius. I agree. You can't hide anything, even yourself. That's what I'm saying. And yourself is whom, especially for the ladies, yourself is whom you choose to follow and be to the man you choose. That's the key. It's the man you choose. And men, it's the men you support and get behind. Like I said, certain people on YouTube, if I wasn't building and working on things that I'm working on, I would be just giving brothers mad cash. Like people like Sheep. I love Sheep, man. I mean, he's been supporting me. Like, I look at him like my little brother, man. Like, and I love his content. I be missing some of his lives sometime, but I support that brother, you know. And that's what I'm saying. I want to do more, but in order for me to do more, I'm putting out. I have to. What knowledge I have and my experience, I got to accelerate this shit to be able to help other people. Because I've been through this shit. At the age of 14, I never had a job before. A job, never. I've been independent contractors since the age of 14. So my mentality is a lot different. My mentality is a lot different than most dudes. See, even Kevin, he's a more corporate guy. I'm completely the opposite. I've been independent, alone. And black men are the one of the few who can only say alone. And I've navigated through all this shit and was able to make the money I made on my own. Being a heterosexual male in the black hair care industry, that in and of itself is hard. Now, if I was a gay man on here, then you say, well, I see why he made it as far as he did. But I did it as a heterosexual. That's why I had so many women. I mean, but that's my past. But I'm saying that was a task to keep your. I had so many gay men that came try to come on to me, because that's the nature of the field. And to have gotten as far as I've gotten without compromising my manhood, y'all know how extremely difficult that is. And having four salon locations. Heterosexual black man. Do y'all know how hard that is? And having black women, and I had other women, other cultures work with me as well, but in particularly black women, that you know they don't support black men working for me that long. Y'all know how extremely difficult that is? I don't think y'all understand that. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. But I really want y'all to just really take heed to that. We need to start to encouraging to expedite all of their plans. The plans never included us, never have, and it never will. So let people have what they wanted. Give it to them. People have that right. Then y'all blocking what the universe is trying to correct. Appreciate the cash app, Michael George. You guys are literally blocking what the universe is trying to correct. Y'all now getting in your own way. So let's stop that and turn our rudder like a ship. Let's turn the rudder now to the builders and doers that have receipts. And you start putting your dollars behind it. And I'm thankful for the cash apps, but I'm talking you go and you buy the products. My products are supporting black farmers. Now my clothing line, unfortunately, black people didn't get on the ball with that, so I got to go through a lot of Asians, a lot of mainly Asians and Pakistanis to get certain materials to do my clothing. We dropped the ball on that. We want to buy everything, but not have the shit. But other than that, we supporting black. If you true to black excellence, not just somebody with some iron-on t-shirts. No disrespect to people that's doing it. It's a start, but Appreciate it, Carlton Cottrell. I appreciate the support on the Cash App. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, y'all. So I'm going to start raising the bar in this community, in the YouTube streets. I told Pimp God, that's our mission. We're going to bring the black excellence. Like I said, like Neely Fuller said, I can show you better than I can tell you, because we can sit up here and talk all day. And I don't like talking about it. I get a headache because it's just talk. But I'm already doing it, as y'all see. But I can't wait to really get into it, because I want y'all to be better people. I want the group that's the 29 people that's listening now and watching now, I want y'all to be better people when all this shit falls apart. And this 30 people that's on here now, these are the people I want to be working with. You know, the Pimp God not going to really, he may not do a live stream, y'all. I'm more of an extrovert because I deal with people a lot. He's more introvert, believe it or not. Yeah, he's more of an introvert. I'm more of an extrovert than he is. That's why we get along, because we two different kind of people, but we still have the same mastermind. You said some of us looking for guidance and support. When you said some of us, which Miss Roger, my lady, what you mean some of us is looking for? You mean females, or you mean people in general? Because y'all should have seen my hair shows, man. Y'all should see my setups. I kicked ass, man, with my own money. Because I wanted my ladies, my girls, my black men and women, when they work with me, to feel proud of being the shit. I may not have as much money as the big brands, but when I did my setup, y'all, it was fly as fuck. It was fly than all the big ones. Because sometimes just having a lot of money, you don't know what the fuck to do with it. You just get all this big shit and all this. But when you small and you sexy and quaint, you can demand more. Your shit's fly. Oh, you said, yeah, of course. I mean, you saying, oh yeah. Yeah, man, y'all need the guidance. And through the guidance, that's your support. Because if you was my woman, for example, my client told me about the young lady I told y'all a story about earlier about she would date a white man. But anyway, this same lady told my client, they friends, she told my client, she said, she said, Eddie, that's me, they call me Eddie. Eddie treats me like I'm his girl, like I'm his girl or something. But see, I treat all women in my life, because I'm responsible for you. And that's outside of sex. That's what she said. And my client, which is a good friend of mine as well, she said, well, that's how he treat the women in his life that he care about. This is how fucked up the women are. I'm giving her all the tools for her to be better, but she's thinking he treat me like I'm his woman. They're not used to a man. Isn't that sad? I'm feeding her and her son without not even coming on to her, not even looking for sex. But she's not used to it. Isn't that sad, guys? She said he treats me like I'm his girlfriend. I showed her love, respect, guidance. I supported her. But that made her feel some kind of way. Deep shit, man. This is why I said let him go. And the same girl I heard moved back to Atlanta. But prior to her moving, she was a wreck. She was all over the fucking place. She fell apart. That was painful for me to hear. But that's normally the course they go on. They just a fucking wreck. She should have stayed under me. She would have been living nice. But she had her shot. She was a single mother. And now my philosophy, I don't even deal with single mothers now. But she had that last chance in her life to get it together. Prayerfully, she will, but yeah, they're addicted to chaos. But that's my point. I think I'll wrap it up on this point, is that that's a great point to finish it on, actually. John Hemp, some people are addicted to chaos. Y'all see that comment right there? I think that's a good way to sum this up, which is why I'm saying to y'all, our communities were led by women, black women, which created chaos, which created the effeminate thug, which created the effeminate male, which created the homosexual community, which created the transgenders, which created a woman told me tonight that in some chat room, this girl says she wanna have a dude, her boyfriend, her man, to be able to sleep with another man, and so she can watch. This is where we at. She want to see her man getting fucked or receiving. Or giver by another. She want to see that shit. This is where we are. This is recently. This is where our women are. And y'all know where that come from? Our women have essentially taken on the white male mentality. She wants to make sure her man is broken. She want to make sure he getting fucked in the ass or fucking some other man in the ass. She want to make sure. That's how low we are. Yep. So when I heard that, I said I had to do the stream. And you know how many other women probably secretly feel like that? I want y'all to really think about that, because she has taken on the white man's mentality. So she may be secretly thinking like that. Because they used to do that on the plantation. That's where the motherfuckers came from. And they used to strap them down, had the men getting fucked. Now, YouTube might take my channel down. Let me take this video down. But I don't give a fuck. So I just want y'all to think about that. Now I'm actually hungry, but I'm about to get off of this stream. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. And support the channel, Gloves Off Show, for some more streams. I will, but I'm gonna be bringing to y'all some more stuff. So I love y'all. And I'm gonna say peace and good night. Be safe.